Forward Thinking is sponsored by the Maine Education Association.
Well, in middle school classes, now learning about climate change by studying seaweed. In this week's Forward Thinking, we'll look at how their work is helping professors at a Maine college.
So it's low tide, right?
Oh, yeah.
Put down our date, time of observation, right?
Once a month,
So take a look at these.
Morgan Cuthbert's 7th grade science class at Frank Harrison Middle School takes a field trip to Madeline Point on Cousins Island.
Your job today is to get one of the sets of data here.
It's all part of a program called Signs of the Seasons.
Remember, random samples off of that.
Students take the temperature of the water and see how much salt is in it.
And we might want to do 2 tests like we did last time just to make sure.
Then pencils, rulers, paper, and clipboards are handed out to not only record that data, but measurements of seaweed too.
You're either going to do the reproductive rate of the rockweed or you're going to be doing the growth rate.
It's part of a research project for a professor at Maine Maritime Academy to see if local climate change is impacting seaweed and other organisms.
By the students measuring the different air bladders and the distance between them, they can actually tell stories of really cold winters, really warm summers, with the different growth rates.
It's a class, but sometimes students forget they're in school.
I love coming out here because you're at a beach and you get to spend part of your day coming out and doing like a real hands-on experiment. I really enjoy it.
Through this project, these teenagers have gone from science students to student scientists.
They're actually collecting data that has meaning. They're collecting data that has an impact, whether that's looking at the climate change, and then by getting that kind of research, you can actually make educational decisions, and it has an impact in science itself.
And the students can also learn more about what's in their own backyard.
Well, it makes us wonder a little bit more about like seaweed and stuff because it's like everywhere in the ocean. And I don't know a lot about it, so you can learn about it.
Morgan Cuthbert doesn't know if any of his students will become marine biologists, but what he does know is that his STEM education has made them see what it would be like to be one.
It's pretty powerful, and it's definitely engaging for the kids.